Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to do a plan with me in my Pocket Moleskine Daily. For those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this content, and if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, welcome back. My nails look horrendous, you guys. Since the accident, I've just been anxiety ridden and just biting. Oddly enough, the two that I can't move are the ones that are still intact. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this fairly quickly because I have an hour before my workday starts, but I also have the Everyday Carry weekly reset that I need to do, so we'll see how much we can get done. Hopefully 2 videos today. All right, I panicked a little bit today because I only found this and I was like, oh no. And then I remembered that I had some in my planner little sticker, so I had that, but it was still short. Thank God in my ginormous sticker book I have another set, so I'm gonna have to print those. I'm gonna have to remember to print those today. Okie dokie, let's go to the week. Did I even write stuff down? I literally chilled. I'll backdate in a minute. Yesterday was like chill day. Let's put this so that I don't go past. So the Cowboys lost to the Detroit Lions. It was such a good game, but damn. So that was kind of sad. We were sad. What was I gonna say? Yesterday, I don't know if anybody saw my Instagram stories, but I showed a device, it's not really a device. It's a machine that it melts wax. It's like a wax therapy. Hold on, I have to write down. I just remembered what my dream was. Eddie Weird, what's his name? Weird RV that looks like oh my God, I can't remember. The dude who's a wacko and has X, the Twitter account. Okay, that guy, X owner. Eddie Weird met girlfriend, weird scenario in RV. Sorry, because then I'll forget. And I love to tell Belle my wacky dreams. She and I always laugh about our wacky dreams. And she tells me that I need to have her and Jaden tell me, you should have a dream journal. And I don't know if I've told you guys this before. Like, I've had premonitions, dreams that are premonitions that happened a week or so after my premonition. And so those are very vivid. Those I can remember. But these wacky ones that are just my subconscious drawing up bonkers stuff, that's just stuff that doesn't matter. Can you tell I don't care? Normally, I would care. I'm on separate medication due to the swelling of all of this, and it has some side effects with my OCD. And it's actually good side effects. I'm super calm and relaxed and whatnot. Okay, so why do I feel like I better write this down now? I woke up super late yesterday, and then I went to drop off my mom a new TV, drop TV mom. And then I went to the Dollar Tree with Jay. And then I made Christmas crack. Belle hates that I call it that. And then we watch family movie. Was My Cousin Vinny. The kids loved it. I love when even my eldest, who's 32, he was born 93. He hadn't even watched it yet. Okay, so that's that. Now let's move on to this side. I've been changing for whatever reason. I've switched from the S gel back to my Pilot, and I don't know why. It's just, and then I've noticed that when I'm writing with my friction erasable pen, I write neater. I think I'll show you in the weekly reset. I write neater, or maybe I'm just like slowing down, and I need to slow down. Okay, back to my machine. So my physical therapist, he's a hand specialist, so he does specific things as I progress as the weeks go on. And he had this mini, I have it here because I gotta do a session after I do this. He has this mini massager, and he would massage this area. So I bought it the first time he used it on me. I'm like, I'm buying it, whatever I can do to break up the scar tissue. Sorry, I'm off camera. Whatever I could do to get rid of the scar tissue, I was gonna do. So I bought this. Then about a few weeks ago, right before Thanksgiving, I wanna say, he did this wax therapy on me where he has this thing called TheraBath, and he puts the wax into a plastic bag, obviously medical grade plastic bag. It's very thin, but it can handle the wax. And then I put my hand in the bag, and he starts to massage my finger, pretty much these two, my palm and these two fingers. And what it did, I didn't think it did anything. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be like a manicure session, or you know how when you go to get your manicure or pedicure, they do all kinds of stuff to your hand. I was like, okay, this isn't gonna do anything. Can I just say, oh my gosh, after that session, it's like 10-15 minutes of warming up the hand, and then we do the scar massage to kind of break up the stuff, and then we do the exercises, and it just allows my finger to, I don't know, loosen, because it's so tight in the cold. It's like the Tin Man when you start. It doesn't want to bend, it doesn't want to do anything. And so I noticed that it was working. I was able to get more out of my physical therapy as far as bending. Like right now I can't bend, barely. Passive bending. I don't know if you can see that. And so, but when I do the wax, oh my gosh. So yesterday I set it up because I did a video on Instagram saying like, I don't know where the hell to put this. And I knew that I wanted it somewhere on my desk. First I thought I was gonna put it like on the, what is it called? On my sideboard. But then I was like, I don't want it over there by the freaking stuff, right? Like I didn't want it by my kitchen stuff. So I'm like, I have to put it on my desk because I have to do this 3 times a day. It's 45-minute sessions. And I'm like, I have to have it somewhere near me. So I took a video on Instagram, didn't even think about it. My office was a mess. And I didn't realize it till after I posted. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I asked, where should I put it? And somebody recommended a place. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably the best place to put it. But instead of keeping my Lego floral that Jaden made me, I had to move it. So now I have it on my desk. Last night was my first session with it. And can I just tell you, I was ecstatic because I could move. I didn't have pain when I was doing the massages. I have discomfort. I guess you could say it's pain when I'm doing the actual bending of my hand and doing the exercises I'm supposed to do. But it wasn't as, I didn't feel as defeated as I've been feeling. And I was like, whoa, this is really helping. And also, I can't remember because my brain is dead right now, but I a lot of you, some of you and a lot of you on YouTube and on Instagram have picked up on the fact that I have been feeling super defeated by this, super discouraged. And you guys were like, hey, you need to put it into the universe that you're going to get better a little by little, that you're, and it's true. I believe that you focus on expands. I know in the Bible it says that too, like you need to speak out, you know, positivity and claim the victory over whatever it is that you're going through. That's really crooked, but whatever. And so I was like, you know what? That's so true. That which you focus on expands. I need to stop focusing on the negative and the fact that I'm struggling right now. And I need to start like putting into the universe that I am going to get better. That every single PT that I make, every exercise that I do throughout the day is going to get me that much closer to being able to move my finger, to have full function and bend it and be able to do all the things. So I went into yesterday excited, setting up the machine, putting it on my desk where I knew that seeing it and, you know, doing my procedures, my exercise 3 times a day for 45 minutes. I wanted to do it like every 2 hours. And he said, no, you have to just do it 3 times a day. Anything more, you're pushing your body more than it should. You don't want to hurt it. You want to, you know, get slow wins, not force your hand. So yeah, so I was like jumping up and down yesterday. I did my session at like 7. Yeah, 6:50 I started and it was done by 7:38 or something. And I was like, you guys, look, I can move my hand. Well, you know, little wins, guys, little wins. So anyways, that's that. The quiet weekend, everybody was home. Chrissy got a new bike and he likes to go bike riding. I don't know what kind of bike he has right now or what he had, but he went for like a professional bike, you know, like the guys who wear the whole outfits while they're out and about. So he was excited. It finally came in from our local shop because he ordered it a special color. And so they put it together for him and he got it. He's like, Mom, I'm going to go pick it up. He was so excited. I was giggling. I'm like, you look like a little kid who's getting Christmas morning his first present. So he was excited. He went, picked it up, and immediately went out for a bike ride. But it scares me because here, where we're at in the valley, you have people who are coming here to do wine tastings, and some people don't understand, you know, that you can get pretty drunk and buzzed by, you know, having so many visits a day. I always recommend if you're going to come out, you should do 3 visits. 1 in the morning, because all wineries kind of open up about 10. So 1 in the morning, have your breakfast, do what you need to do so that you have something in your stomach. Do the 1 in the morning, and then do 1 after that. Then go have a wonderful lunch at some amazing restaurant. And then kind of stretch your legs, do what you got to do, and then do your final 1 at about 2 or 3. And that gives you like enough comfort room. People who come and bike ride to wineries, you guys are bonkers. That is just the dumbest thing you can do. Because you guys people think that wineries are closer than what they are, and they're not. So anytime I see people bike riding, anyways, the point of the story is you have people who don't realize how much they're going to drink and consume, and they don't hire a driver. That's the other thing I say. Hire a driver so that you can enjoy your wine tastings and just have a blast. You know, walk around. That's why I always say there should be a big gap between lunch and your final tasting, because these little towns that surround us are beautiful towns to walk. They're like You know, the Christmas movie towns that they're just so beautiful. We have 2 towns like that. 2 little towns that are like Christmas towns that you see in Hallmark, and like Stars Hollow on Gilmore Girls. And especially in this time of year where we have beautiful Christmas events and throughout the valley, and you should just create time. Anyways, I'm acting like I'm hosting all of you guys for, that would be so much fun to have a planner event here and near where I live. That would be so cool. Oh no, I dropped my tweezers. Okay, she's back. Anyways, the point of the story is people come, they don't get drivers, they don't understand how much they're going to be drinking. We've had drunk drivers. This is a valley of a lot of residents who are, you know, who do bike ride, and we have this huge bike riders lane that goes through like 3 towns. We've spent millions and millions of dollars, and I've complained about this because we've spent millions and millions of tax dollars on this, and by the pro bike riders, they just don't use it. They end up going on the road, and then these drunk drivers end up hitting them, and we've had multiple fatalities. Bike riders who, and I'm not talking like just bike riders, like little families. I'm talking about like the pro bike riders that, now that my son has this bike that is a pro bike, I'm like, I said, please turn on your location so I know where you're at, and just please stay on the bike lane. Like, don't. But he told me, he's been telling me, he's like, it's so frustrating to be in the bike lane, and people are seeing you approaching. He's like, I'm going like 16 miles an hour on this bike. He's like, they're seeing you way ahead, that you're approaching. They see that you're a bike person, not like doing it for hobby. You're just out there like flying. And he's like, and they don't move, and then I have to start braking, and the kids don't move. The parents are not moving the kids out of the way. So he now tells me the perspective of the bike riders. He's like, that I understand why. Let me put this away. Oh no, yes. I need to keep the stickers out for my weekly plan with me. So yeah, he was just kind of telling me the perspective of the bike riders. But I still told him, I go, mijo, I don't want you to get hit by a car, so just be aware. He said that priorities, videos, YouTube is my priority today. I have a few important work things to do, but YouTube is my priority. Oh, and Colin, send payment. I'm going to put C so I remember. He said that there, and maybe some of you who have family members who are maybe cyclists, that's what you call them, cyclists. Maybe you have family who's cyclists, but he says that there's some kind of gadget that you put on your bike, and it senses cars coming in any direction and kind of gives you, if they get too close or something, it gives you like a, I don't know, maybe it's like a car dashboard where you can see all around you. I don't know. I just know that I need to protect my son and get any gadget that I need for him. I think we're done, you guys. We're done. That was quick. Monday, Tuesday. Can you believe we're already in the freaking... Oh my gosh. I need to wrap presents today. I have everybody's presents. I think I'm waiting on one of Jay's. And I have everything else. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, you know what? I need to do laundry, you guys. YouTube. I need to do laundry. YouTube and laundry. I have to do laundry today. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, I think we're done, you guys. I just have to go back and add temperatures here for Sunday and then today. And that's that. And there's our beauteous Sorry if I was off camera for some of that. But there's our beauteous girl. Okay, everyone, that is it for today. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Again, if you are new and you like this kind of content, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, thanks for hanging out. There'll be another video with my weekly reset, so keep an eye out for that. All right, everybody, have a great week. Bye.